It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Packers and the Commanders, all that and more. Coming up next.
This building holds just north. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. And look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about, let's take that forward now. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 74 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Ford.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Ford. And this one's incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 21. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Looking to throw. Ford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Ford. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. On first down, it's Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
First down, Green Bay.
On first down, Fields. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down, Packers.
Now Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Fields now to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
23 yards. And the Packers first down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Down to about the 37. You talk about this Washington defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Back to throw, Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. Far. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Far. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Here's Fields. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, 4. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Charles, 54 yards, I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 37-yard
To throw is Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on the receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Now it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's Fields. Jones has it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
For the extra point.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll look to throw again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 43-yard line.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
13 yards. And the Packers first down.
On 1st down, far. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
12-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Fields. This one swung out here to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
First and goal. Green Bay.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Washington offense going back to work. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Looking to throw on second down. Ford. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. They'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut.
And it's a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Flushed out right. Across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
At the 28-yard line.
A give to Robinson on the option. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Ford. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll keep it himself. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Ford being chased out left. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the 3rd quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, if they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime, they're fortunate to retain possession.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Commanders going to bring out the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Packers.
Looking to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's more. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 3rd and 3. Fields now to throw. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Up the middle they go. Far. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Now Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got the connection to Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
On the draw, here's Fields. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw. Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Washington offense heading out. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Operating from the gun. Ford. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Far. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now at FedEx Field. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Fields hit and the ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Far. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
It's a gain of 6. And the Packer 1st down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. They run the counter. Far. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he's on here to punt it away. The Washington offense set to take over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw on 2nd down. Ford. It's caught by Jackson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Ford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Turnover on down.
Fields on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Fields. Pass taken in. And the ball is knocked out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally cough it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first down throw, Fields. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good, and they open the lead up now to 25. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Ford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Ford. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Washington first down. They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, far. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 97 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Far. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception.